fires. Down the middle for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. That one hit to right. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Cole Bichette up to the dish. Just off the inside edge. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Inside, almost got him. Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Rodon ready. Here comes. Bichette started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The pitch. And he walked him.
That's upstairs. Ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering, and it just misses.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Springer at second. Bichette on at first with nobody out. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate inside, and it's 3-2. Justin Turner to bat next. Rodon sets and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
Line drive, could be extra bases. Coming home. 1 run's in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-zip.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
scoring position, no outs. Now it's Justin Turner. Fouled off left side. Rodon fires. Just off the inside edge. Runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the lefty. That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Soto going back. And that ball is out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Gets the call. That's strike one.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Line drive. That's a base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Yeah, the batter now, number 36. There's a strike. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Dalton Varsho, the next to hit. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
0-1. And a foul ball left side. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. 1 run is in. A second scores as well. It's 6-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Luke Weaver gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Out.
3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So the lineup flips over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 7-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Picks himself up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So man aboard. Down the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Bounced to third, and that's just foul. Two outs and one in scoring position. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough if you know a guy's got that in his back pocket as a hitter. You really have to stay on your toes.
And here comes DJ LeMahieu, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Gausman, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. The pitch. That one off the mark, 2-0.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
At the belt and fires. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The pitch. Struck him out looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Big time power. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a foul ball. Line drive, caught. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. And it skips in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Ball 1.
First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
Ball 2.
They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 outs. On the ground to third. A sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. 1 left for the Yankees. They continue to trail 7-0. Top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Weaver back to work. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The bat, number 2, designated hitter,
Justin Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a little bit high.
Count 1-0.
1 out, base is empty. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
1 down, base is empty.
Hey!
And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays up big in this one here at the top of the second. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Biggio takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Lifted in the air, out to left. Verdugo gets under it, nabs it, and that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the second. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes a pitch. And downstairs.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the righty deals. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand hitter waits. On the line, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. And that one sliced foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one misses. Now 2-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Corrals it. One down.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Alex.
Man at first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Alex Verdugo. And a good eye there. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The pitch. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hit.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Batting eighth,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Two outs. Fought off foul. That one way outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Swings through it for the K. Kirk throws to first in time. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full. Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, number 36. The pitch. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Wouldn't chase that time.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Varsho stands in now and watches strike 1. Right-handed reliever, and now 1-2. kicks and fires. And another ball. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and that's the first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
At the plate, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The Jays up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Off balance feet. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. Now here is Austin Wells.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
And he deals. Foul ball. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the right-hander deals. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then carried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
LeMahieu at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
And that's outside. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Judge out on the play. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Man at first, stepping in, Juan Soto. one wrapped foul. Next offering in there for a strike.
No ball,
That's strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 outs. That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. The Yanks lead 1, not going their way. It's 7-0. Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Kevin Kiermaier. Weaver back to work. Fouled off to the right.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And the batter is George Springer.
Springer signed with Toronto after playing 7 seasons with the Astros. And one cool thing about his contract, Boog, is he made sure to include hotel suites for road trips just like you. And he might have the best room on the team for this series.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one back. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
1 down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Righty delivers. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes.
Ball.
Just missed. Bounce to the left side. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one missed. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The belt and fires. In there at the knees. 1 and 2. Runner at second. 2 down. And it stays fair. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 8-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Turner, multi-time All-Star, 39 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2006. Two outs. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Guerrero around second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. And that one hammered way back, on its way. And that one is out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving.
Ian Hamilton on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Two outs, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
2-1.
Two down, nobody on.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torres fires over to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. And midway in the 4th, back after this on the show. Back in the Bronx, ready to go. Bottom 4. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And the right-hander back to work. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that is Springer. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. And he's already singled in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone. fastball for a strike.
I got a ball.
Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
A 1-2 count, and all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Here comes a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, bases empty. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Varsho going back, reaching for it, and breaks it in. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
0-2.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late, gave up on it a little bit early.
Kerr in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
The pitch.
Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And the righty deals. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped to short. Slings to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And the first offering is not close. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 11-0. Back in the Bronx, here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. The pitch. That one at 95 missed up top. 1-0.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-0. Pitch ripped on a line to center. Kiermaier makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. Reads at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And another ball. Stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So the Yanks go in order. They trail in this one 11-0. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. And a pitch. Strike 1.
0-1.
And ball 1. And there's a ball.
Damn.
Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
looking. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. And Bichette is retired.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
First baseman, Vladimir.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Two outs. That one fouled off, 2-2.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they go quietly there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. Jays 11 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch. Just missed. This is off the inside. 2-1. Good eye in that spot.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he deals.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Judge, batting with one down, takes a strike. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Drilled out towards well struck. Kiermaier going back on this one. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
One out, runner at second. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering, and it just misses. Man at second. That pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. And another ball. The count 2-1.
No, inside.
Judge leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that's ball four.
That's a ball. Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for.
So first and second with one man gone. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Mitch White getting ready to go. Runners at first and second with one gone. They say it went.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a curve misses outside, ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Now he breaks his bat.
Infield fly. Batter's out.
The batter, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And next for New York, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Back for more from the Bronx. Now it's the DH, Justin Turner. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Action in the pen down there. Tommy Canley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gonzalez warming up as well. Right-hander kick steals.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
2-0.
No, he doesn't get the call. 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So man aboard. So up next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Kicks and fires. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The Jays up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the second baseman.
Oh, nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
Swinging a foul straight back. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 at second. On to Rizzo at first, and they get the double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Varsho stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Runner at third, 2 away. In there at the knees, and 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Gleyber Torres up to the plate. The right-hander back to work.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Righty delivers. And there's 1 down.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And a swing and a miss there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Just missing there. 1-2 to count. This one in the air. Biggio drifts towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. Aiming for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses inside. And it's 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Righty reliever out of the pen, Tommy Canley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now here is Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. And a pitch. Out to center. Judge is under it. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Foul ball still 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto drifts towards it, reaches for it, but it's foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boyd, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That missed by a lot. And to count 1-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter.
Here's George Springer.
George Springer.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Kiermaier, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Ouch, that one drilled him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Ron Marinaccio comes on now.
Number 97, Ron Marinaccio.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fastball for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. Just missed. Falling behind 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss, and the count's even at 2.
2-2 count.
Two on, one out. That
Down to
misses.
3-2.
And now 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out towards left center. Volpe moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Last half of the 8th coming up. Jays 11 and the Yankees nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Eric Swanson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. And a foul ball. Now. And a good eye there. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Genesis Cabrera, the left-hander, up and throwing. Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
Back to the top of the lineup. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. A strikeout and a walk. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Oh, 0-2 now. Ball 1 there. This one lifted in the air, left field. Varsho moving under it. He's got it. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 99.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Just missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And Judge spoils that one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the ninth in this one. Turner climbs in on that right side. Marinaccio back to work. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next offering way off the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted way back. And that one is going to go. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Biggio stands in now and watches strike one. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. In the air right field. Soto gets under it, hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman.
Snyder.
Misses inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. And that's down and away. Three-two now.
Hold down. 3-2.
Rolled over to third. LeMahieu throws to first in time.
Now back left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
So two down now, and here is Dalton Varsho. It's in there, and that is strike one. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals.
One ball.
Outside.
2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. Toronto picks up one on this homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in New York, and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. The pitch. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 12-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Grips one to right, and that's just foul. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Rizzo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And here it comes. And that's in there at the knees. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And there's a strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2 down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9. Fights that one away, still 1-2. This could end it. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, his team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.